Welcome everyone to the
Gyeonggijeon Shrine
to South Korea as we take on Hyundai Motors after losing our 16-game streak to the J-League and AFC current champions Yokohama F Marinos. So without further ado, let's head on over to the stadium. It is time to bounce back, get on our winning streak once more. So without further ado, let's head on over to the stadium. Let's crack on with today's game. Okay, so with no catch-up games, we are jumping straight into things, or at least jumping straight into the fixtures, where Jeonju Bros are going to be going where they're in terms of where they are playing, because they are heading to Jordan to verse where they're. Anyways, Fu Lad is going to be at home in their game against Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal. We have a few games going on today. The real question is though, where are our Japanese brethren going? Yokohama F Marinos is away to Kigwancha, who is from North Korea, so they're heading to North Korea. Hopefully they don't come back and we can steal the title then. Anyways, that is enough hoping against Marinos. Marinos shouldn't beat us last time. Not put me in a good mood. Osaka, though, managing to go away to lovely Sydney. They're going to go get a nice tan over there. We then have Hiroshima. They're heading to China. And I think those are all of the Japanese teams, if I'm not missing anyone. Probably missing someone, but it's time to crack on with the action. Let's head into the tactical meeting screen. There is a couple of Levain Cup games going on. Tosu away to Grampus and Vortis away to Sendai. So that is interesting. But we're suggested to go from a balance to a defensive. That is a little bit too far, I think. We played alright against them. We had a few players missing in the previous game. I think with our full lineup, we should be able to take Hyundai Motors on, stick with a balanced and give them a game. We are topping this group after all. As you've seen, I've put the opposition instructions on. Very good pitch condition here today. 19,691 tickets out of a possible 42,477 capacity. 24 degrees Celsius and calm weather for today's game in the J-League? No, the AFC Champions League Group J. The Group J is the bit that threw me off. Now, as you can see, we're going for pretty much our full squad. Although, I've left them on being rested. So, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. We need to make sure they're not being rested, because then they can't play. And that won't be very good if we're missing all of our players. Literally everybody is being arrested, so yeah, recall, thank you. There we go. So, nobody's being arrested now. They're all back, and they're all in good condition. Because there was a couple of players nagging, I believe it was Suga, he wanted resting, and there was another player, I want to say Fujita or someone. Someone else wanted resting as well as Suga, so I just rested them all. Gave them all a break, because as you know, we're playing like 2 or 3 games a week, so they definitely need to have some breaks in there. Now, our team for today, it's a full strength lineup. We have Obi in goal, the back line of Suga, Havania, Fukamori, and Komai. Our central midfield is Fujita and Miyazawa. On the left hand side, Sonkrazin, Lucas on the right, Lopez in the middle, and Nakashima up front. As you can see, there's connections absolutely everywhere. It is great. The only problem, of course, we can't have our star striker up front, but Nakashima last season did absolutely amazing up front, so we can't really complain with him being up front, especially when he links up well with Lopez. It does mean, though, on our bench we are restricted a little bit. As you can see, we've got 5 players unregistered. I would love Inukai to be available, same with Nakagawa. And yeah, Hatsu would have been nice to have instead of Yoshi. A couple of changes in there would be nice, but we've got plenty of strength and depth with the players that are available. So let's submit the team. Little bit of an issue in terms of tactical familiarity, but 3 players are happy to be back in the squad. That's Sonkrazin, Miyazawa, and of course Lopez. So let's go out there. Let's go get another victory. Let's head into the final game of the group. with a 3 point at least advantage. So let's pick up this victory here today. Heck, if we pick up this victory, as you can see here, we could secure qualification to the second round. That is, of course, if Buriram manages not to pick up a victory in their game as well. But we just need to do our part. If we can pick up a victory, we'll see what happens in theirs. If we don't pick up a victory, it doesn't really matter. And right now, our form is as bad as it could be. Draw, draw, win, win, loss. Got that terrible red dot at the end, which we would like to remove. As you can see, our goal difference are vastly better than the rest of the group. And we head out to the pitch, where hopefully we can deliver a victory here today. Suga throws it in to Lopez, plays it back to Fujita, now over to Miyazawa, holding up the ball nicely. Havanir, now over to Fukumori. Miyazawa gets it up to Songkrazin, lovely run by Suga, but he doesn't find him. It's Nakashima, tries to play back, but it's back to Songkrazin. Nakashima, come on, he's plastered it past the bum. Don't know what I was saying there. My tongue got all sorts of tied, but doesn't matter. We've got a goal 3 minutes into this one. Nakashima was lucky to get it, gets it back to Songkrazin, who passes it back through to him, makes a lovely run, drills it past the bum hole, and it's in. Well, he drills it past the bum. He gets in the bum hole, I guess. He just drilled it past the bum. So straight in the bum hole, and Songkrazin almost in the bum hole himself. Unfortunately, it went a little bit wide. Grazed the bum, if you will. And now we have a corner. 10 minutes in, Lucas whipping it in, back post, nodded away. Miyazawa will collect this one. Fukumori is waiting if he wants to pull it back for him. He's going alone though. He's got past one, whips it in. Oh, it's nodded away. Fujita should collect this one though. He has Suga making a run in front of him. Lovely pass up to Suga. Suga can play it back, instead plays it across to Miyazawa. Lopez edges the area. Lovely run by Komai. Instead finds Songkrazin, who finds the top right corner for his 4th goal of the season. And what a beautiful goal that was. And this is a game we was told to go defensive by our assistant. He's crazy. As you can see, Komai, by the way, look at this beautiful run. Yes, this was a beautiful goal. But Komai, I love that work ethic from you to get up and get into a position where you could have made the difference. Unfortunate for you though. Songkrazin, he's happy to just drill it in the corner, which is nice for us. We've got a 2-goal lead going into half-time as things currently stand. Hopefully we can make it more going forward. 40th minute, they've only had 2 shots and we have a corner whipped in. Oh, Nakashima can't do anything with it and it's cleared away for another corner. Can Lopez do anything with this delivery though? That is the question. They also have a couple of players on yellow cards who need to be careful. Nakashima though, not careful with a header. It has gone sailing over. Now, additional time. Barrow will whip one in. Suga clears it away. Songkrazin coming on the counter-attack. Plays it up to Nakashima. Nakashima making a lovely run on this left-hand side. Pulls it back for Songkrazin. Songkrazin gets past his man once more. Goes alone. I thought he was going to whip one across. Instead, he runs through the defence. Pokes it past the bum. And it's another one for Songkrazin. He has a brace in this one. And what a lovely goal that was. Gets past the young Jun, gets past Hyun, and also the bum. The bum is having a bit of a shitty time, if you will. So, nice little victory so far. 3-0, 11 shots to their 3, 6 on target to their 1, a 1.03 XG to a 0.13, 6 corners to 2, 6 fouls to 5, 0 yellow cards, 2 yellow cards, 88% passing to 83, 57% possession to 43. So let's head on over and tell the lads. That's good. Very good, in fact. 8, 8.7, 7.6. Is there anyone I can be disappointed in? Absolutely no one. No, 6.7 is the worst performance so far. That's adequate. I accept 6.7 and above. That is my minimum standard. A 6.7, that can keep you on the pitch. So, Komai, delivers one in. It is cleared away. Nodded away now. Fukumori will collect it in the centre circle. Will he play it over to Suga? No, he plays it to Fujita, who gets it to Songkrazin. Suga's made a lovely run on this left-hand side, though. Will anyone find him? No, it's over to Lucas. Oh, Nakashima to Lucas. You went the wrong way, my friend. If you went to the other side, that was probably a goal. Unfortunately, though, Lucas, poor decision. He's going to take this corner, though. Whips it in. It's nodded away. And they are on the counter-attack with Barrow. Fortunately, though, it didn't amount to anything. And that's the end of the highlight. So, 53rd minute. I was just pausing it so I could have a little check on Buriram. Is Buriram playing at the moment? Well, we'll have to check in a moment. Komai is going to take this throwing. And we're coming up to substitution time, so perfect time to pause it. Anyway, Komai pulls it back for Miyazawa. Lopez back to Miyazawa once more. Cross-field ball to Suga. Suga holding the ball, whips it across. Nakashima, oh, it's bobbling about. And it's cleared away. He was offside anyways, but we put the pressure on. And the bum has just been clenching. Komai, though, will collect it from the bum, plays it up to Lopez. Lopez whips one across. Songkrazin can't get onto the end of it. It's cleared away. Havanir, centre circle, nods it to Fujita. It's now with Miyazawa. Back to Fujita once more. Miyazawa up to Lopez. Lovely through ball to Lucas. And Komai making yet another run on his right-hand side. Pulls it back for Lucas, even. I want to say Lopez. Komai does not get the ball back from him, in fact. Terrible pass, and it's cleared away, but Fukumori tries to play it up, gives the ball away. Counter-attack, ball over the top, not even going to attempt to say their striker's name, and it's a beautiful chip from Stanislav. Okay, it's going to go off. Stanislav with a beautiful finish. Stanislav Liljutsenko. Close enough. Close enough. Beautiful effort from him, though. I will give him that. That was a beautiful goal. I cannot begrudge that particular goal. That was nice. And I'm liking seeing Yokohama struggle. 1-1. Makes me feel a little bit better about the past episode. Even though they are top in the group. They're struggling against bottom of the group. It would be great to see bottom of the group get their only points against them. Just because. Why not? So, Hiroshima, top in their group. We're looking good. Japan is doing themselves a very good showing in the AFC Champions League so far. We're topping our group. And so are our other two Japanese compatriots. Now, in terms, we don't have that other game currently going on. We might have to stick around just to see how that result pans out. Because that could determine if we just put out a secondary team in the next one. You know, there's no point in putting out a full strength side for the final game of the group if we don't need to. If we can rest players and we don't need to push for points, then there's no point. We can use those players in more important games, such as trying to get back in the league. Now, in terms of the league, I don't know if you noticed it, but Cerezo Osaka in the previous episode are level on points with us. They've got the same wins, same draws, same losses, same goal difference. We're now in second. We're now in second, simply on our name. So, we need to regain that first place spot in the league. Hopefully we can do that either in the next episode or between episodes. I'm not quite sure what our next game after this one is, because I haven't paid that much attention to the fixtures after this. In fact, we might even have a cup game after this in an episode. So, we'll have a little look at the fixture list probably after this game. We, of course, do need to keep an eye on that Buriram game also after this. And I've also forgot to substitutes, and we're in the 81st minute. So, we're going to have some tired legs. Some very tired legs. Okay. Let's prioritise this. So, Fujita, we have a decent replacement. Komai, we have a decent replacement. Lucas, we don't have a decent replacement, really. So, Kawasaki, come on here. Songkrazin's tired, though, as well. Interesting. Lopez, are you tired? I mean, most people should probably be tired. Lopez is very tired. Lopez is very, very tired. So he can go off. We are then going to rest up Komai. Fukumori, we can risk him. Risk it for the biscuits. Hold up. I'm pretty sure I can't just shove all these on. I'm pretty sure I can't. No. I was going to say. I wish it would update as you're doing them, you know? Instead of, you've got 3 available, you make 3 subs, and then it still says you've still got 3 available. So, they are going to take the throw in. And it's thrown in. It's back to Yong. Yong whips it in. Oh, that's a lovely effort. Cleared away, though, after hitting the frame of the goal. And we are going to cruise to another victory here today, as we pick up a 3-1 victory here against Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors. Nakashima getting an 8.4. A brace for Song Krasin. What a beautiful effort. We picked up a few yellow cards. Fujita and Suga towards the end also picking up cards. Not great going forward, but I'm proud of your performance. Nobody gave us a chance. And we proved them wrong. We proved them exactly why we didn't go defensive in that one. So, 5 games in. 13 goal difference. 13 points. We have Buriram chasing us. Not sure we're going to get that game, actually, because that game is going to be the last game of the group for them, which is probably against us. So, let's have a little look. We've received 38 grand. Fitness concerns for Fujita and Suga. Looking a bit jaded. Gonna rest them all anyway, so that's not too much of an issue. I have gone and clicked that like an idiot. And, well, they're looking at quite a few players, as you can see, for the Japanese squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, all but 1 of them are from us. Okay, so you're basically looking at our team and a little bit of this for the Japanese squad. And where are we going for fixtures next? Well, Gamba Osaka in the Levine Cup is the next on the fixture list. I'm going to go back to this a second. We've already qualified for that, so I don't think that's a game we particularly need to go and head and watch. We then have a home game against FC Tokyo. Again, it's at home. I would like to head away. So, Matsumoto Yamaga, a game that we should win. We're versing 16th in the league, but it's one of those where, Football Manager, you tend to trip up and end up drawing against a team like that who you should really be hammering. So I think that's a nice one to come back for, a game we should be winning, and it would be nice to see that. We're also versing Tampins in our home game in the ACL a couple of games after that. Not sure if we're going to have a look at that one because it's at home, it's against bottom of the group, and yeah, we'll see where the other game falls. Maybe we'll watch it, maybe we won't. But next up is Matsumoto Yamaga as we head away there. By that time, they might be in the relegation zone or they might be mid-table. Who knows? Well, check in next episode to find out. And I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night and goodbye.